Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forecast.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is Thursday, August 18. The time is around 2 a.m. GMT. Today we're gonna be looking at the chart of the Amazon. Alright, so this is a 60 minutes chart here. We can see we are now ending with 3 and about to be doing with 4 in the 3 waves before going higher again, as long as we stay above 114. But actually this is probably not even the most important level. We'll let you know what the important level is when we zoom out. Okay, now simply said here in the shorter cycle is that any pullback should continue to find support and then extends higher, right? So the more important message is the more upside here rather than it's gonna go down, right? So the more important message is it's going to be supported and continue to extend higher. Now if we zoom out a little bit, let me look at the daily chart now. So this is the bottom in Amazon. Now from here we have 1, 2, and then what looks to be an extension higher, right? So this one belongs to the same cycle, and if you see the retrace the extension here, we got 1.618, perfect, more or less, hitting the level and then starting to pull back a little bit. Now the pullback is not really that big yet, right? So in reality you can even still see extension to the upside before finishing up this wave 3 here. But let me put this in here with 3. Then the question is, where's the 1 and the 2, right? So you got two choices here. I mean, because it is already 1.618 measured from the lows from May 24. So I think the safer count is going to be, remember the guideline says wave 3 should be somewhere around 1.618 usually, or even more. So the safer guideline, I mean using the guideline, I think it's safer to label it this way, right? So you have a extended move up here reaching 1.618 measured from 524 May 24. So this could be one possible way to think of this. Another possible way is that we are actually still within this cycle, so this is another one too in a higher degree, right? So this 3 here is going to end only this 2 here. I mean, it's going to end this cycle, and then we have a 4 and a 5. But for our purpose, it really doesn't matter that much, because whether you want to place 1 and 2 here or 1 and 2 here, this low, and this low is pretty identical in terms of the level. So it will not really change that much in terms of the expected pullback, right? So assuming we are in the wave 4 already, right, whether the wave 4 is correcting, this one, or whether wave 4 is correcting this one, doesn't matter that much, because this level and this level is very, very close. Okay, so let's use this one for now as the count. So if we are correcting this cycle, right, this is your wave 3, so wave 4 is going to be correcting this cycle. So that means based on the guideline again, wave 4 ideally should be between 23.6 38.2% retracement, right? So then that means we could potentially go into this level. Wave 4 shouldn't be more than 50%, because if it is more than 50%, there is a risk that that this is not 5 waves anymore, and that this can be finished. This cycle can be finished, and you might ask, how can we finish? Well, we can count this like an ABC flat, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finish, right? So for now, because we do have an extension, and the extension looks to be in the same cycle, so I think this count here looks reasonable, that this is actually 1, 2, 3 with one more push higher coming, and assuming this is our 1 and 2, which is almost similar with, even if you do it this way, is also similar here, then the pullback can potentially or ideally reach here. 129, 136. Now if you look at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, so this, if we can do a 3 pullback like this, approximately, this is just a rough guideline. Like, a lot of people think this is exact level like this, but it is a rough guideline. This is just to tell you it will have a 3 pullback, right? And now exact area is going to depend on where the A is, where the P is, and then we can measure the C later on once we have all the swing fully formed, right? But just for now, just to get a rough idea, it will be somewhere here, right, between 136 to 129.3, where we can end with 4, and then from there we have a chance to do one more push higher in the wave 5. Okay, so that's the update for Amazon. As always, if you do want to get regular updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and use the link in the description of the video below. Alright, so I'll see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.